Hey, it's happy.
Hey.
It's happy time. No
It's
more
happy
hateful
time.
look, everybody.
No more hateful.
We're all happy now. No
We're
more
very
arguing.
hateful. No arguing.
None. What is an argument, Amanda?
My
You hit
stitches.
your tooth with the phone?
No, my stitches.
Oh. Stitches from what?
I went to the dentist.
I didn't know that. I'm not up to par with anything anymore.
That was Thursday.
Thursday. What's today? Monday?
Monday.
Wow, I was in the dark zone Thursday.
You were sick.
Comatose.
I guess we need to ask.
Oh.
Well, I forgot me too.
Oh yeah, can you guys hear us?
Can you hear us?
We've got dueling microphones.
Dueling. Can you hear us both?
We have dueling microphones. I've got one, she's got one.
Can you hear? Can you hear?
Can you hear 10-4 breaker 4-9?
Yes.
Breaker.
Can you hear both of us?
Of course they can hear you, Amanda.
Oh my God. Where's the thing? Oh, I can't get it over there.
What do you want?
The box. I wanted to show them
You
what I
want
bought.
to advertise? Hey, maybe they'll sponsor us.
I doubt. Hey, I'm glad you said that. Do you know somebody sent in an email about sponsoring us? It was a water company.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I gotta show it to you. Okay, so
Hey, everybody. This is the new microphone that we're using today. This
Let's
is
get it-
Kamaki.
get up here and show it.
Kamaki Boom XD. Eka-O-I-M
Stop
Q12.
it.
Yeah.
Stop.
This is what? We feature this right here.
I can't move. I can't get close to
Don't
you.
move. Don't go
Thank
closer.
God.
Yeah. Here's the beautiful microphone, dueling microphones that we carry tonight. We ask you to call this sponsor and give them all the money you have. Buy 14
stop
per
it.
person, and we won't get anything.
Let me get up close so they can see what it's called.
Boom X.
Okay, so a friend of mine recommended that we get this. Randy, you sound so much better. Hope you're feeling better. That was from Amber.
Thank you, Amber. My Amber.
Yeah.
I thank you, Amber.
You was about to say you love Amber.
I do love her.
There you go. He loves you, Amber.
Just don't let her husband cut my head off for loving her.
There you
I'm gonna
go.
raise that baby of hers.
Comica. So anyway, that's what we have now.
Kamika.
Is that what it is? Okay.
I don't know. I can't. Yeah.
Oh, she said she loved you.
Mwah.
Travis, I do have, but listen, we've got packages. I have not opened your package yet.
Everybody-
haven't. I was going to do it on the show.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm the worst about getting anything. As you guys can see, I wear about the same clothes all the time, same boots. I need to change out my boots because they're wore out. I just really don't change much from stuff. Now, I can if I had a different agenda.
Is that the boots that we just
I haven't
bought?
changed them out yet. I still got them brand new ones I ain't put on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you guys, I can't thank you enough. Stuff people had sent
Look at
me
this.
being sick. There's boxes of stuff that
We have boxes. We have cards. I forgot I was going to bring it with me. We should do it tomorrow night or Wednesday night. Why don't we do it Wednesday night? Have a big, a Christmas party. Let's have a Christmas party on here.
So are you coming back, Amanda?
For Christmas party? Yeah.
Christmas?
What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, Wednesday.
Okay.
I have Travis's gift at my house, and Gloria sent a gift, so we'll open all of them on Wednesday.
Oh, this is Bart. Bart sent me this. My buddy in Florida.
Oh, God,
he
what is
sent me
it?
this. Oh, gosh, I got to tell you guys about Bart. Bart is a buddy of mine in Florida.
Is he who came?
Now, he didn't get to come last time. That was Jimmy.
Gosh, Jimmy, that's right.
Yeah. Well, Bart is a friend of mine. You guys aren't going to believe this. When I went to college, God, I'd been years in college, right? From
In the
right out of
80s.
high school, I went 3 years and had a 1.8 grade point average. I didn't party. It was like, how can you fail, Randy, when you were comatose, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, I dropped out for 3 years and I went back to a university, right? So when I went back, I was 25. And I went for 2 more years at the only university in the country that would take me, because I went there 1 year prior, and they allowed me in. My SAT scores and stuff, oh, they were atrocious. I couldn't get in anywhere.
Aren't they supposed to be, like, SATs are like 1,200 or something? Or,
Yeah.
Is that right? They're big numbers, and then
Yeah.
an ACT is like, you know what
30,
I got?
36 is
What did you make on
perfect.
your ACT?
Well, I took there's ACT and then there's
And the SATs.
Yeah, I didn't take an SAT.
What was your ACT? Because I'll tell you what mine
Okay,
is if
and
you'll
SAT,
tell me yours.
you're supposed to have, I think you're supposed to have what, 1,400 and 1,400? It was something like, or 12 and 12?
SATs is the big ones, I think.
Yeah, okay. Mine, the two combined together wasn't enough for the one.
That sounds right.
I tried to get into University of Florida. Oh my God, they just
I bet the horse laughed.
sorry.
Okay, Maria said SAT is 1,600.
Okay.
Now I never took the SAT, but you know what I made on my ACT? Did
What?
you? Do you know what you made on your ACT?
I didn't take a ACT.
What did you all make on your ACT? I made an 11. All I did was guess because I didn't know anything. I'm not too far from it, but I was so dumb in school.
My ACT was the big one, right? 1,600 and 1,600. My two combined was 1,200.
Oh, God. Jeez.
Yeah.
They're tough. And plus, there's people, I don't know.
You know what was funny, though?
Yeah.
So I went back to college, had a 1.8 grade point average, right? And I was 25 years old. And I ended up making the dean's list the entire 2 years when I went back.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and then when I got out of school, I had to take the NTE National Teachers Exam.
Oh, I didn't know what that is.
I had a lot of friends that couldn't pass it, and I ended up passing the National Teachers Exam and could teach anywhere in the country.
That's awesome.
And that was such an honor, But
well, yeah.
when I was at school, there was a guy I got to know there, and I didn't get to know him that well at all. It was Bart. I didn't know him that well, right? But when I was at college prior to my 2 years laying off, I was into weightlifting and all this kind of stuff. And I wasn't a football player, but I hung out with all the football players in the weight room and training and all that kind of stuff. And believe it or not, I had like Bible studies with them and stuff, And I had them come to my room, a dorm room, and it was just cool. Well, when I went back and finished school, you're not going to believe this. Bart, I didn't know who Bart was. I moved to Florida, had my wife in a single wide trailer. We weren't married 2 months, and Bart calls me. We got one air conditioner in the bedroom. The whole house is hot in Florida. And Bart calls me and said, man, I'm going through a breakup with this girl. And he said, I'm losing my mind. I got to get out of the state. I didn't know who he was. And he said, everybody up here told me if I had a problem, you need to go to RJ. He'll take care of you.
Oh, that's nice.
And he said, RJ will take care of you. I know he'll set you straight. I said, I didn't know who he was. So we're married 2 years. I got this guy come down. He moves into our mobile home with us. And we had this thing is a single wide trailer, right? You guys have seen them. I'm sure lived in them or living in them. The bedroom, I bet you wasn't 6 foot by 8 foot. The bedroom. It had a bunk bed, and you couldn't hardly walk between the bunk bed and the wall.
Oh, yeah.
He lived in that thing for about almost a year in there, and he stunk so bad.
Oh, gosh.
He never did his laundry. He wouldn't take a shower. He had no air conditioning in there in the middle of the summer in hot Florida.
Well, I'm sure your new bride was very happy about that.
Yeah, she kind of like,
Yeah.
But anyway.
I mean, you drug somebody in.
Yeah, we ended up being awesome buddies, and he sent me a gift today. And it's been, gosh, what's that been? 30 years ago?
Isn't it in the 80s? When did you get married?
God, I got married in 1983.
83.
Isn't that stupid?
Yeah, 83. I got married in 89.
Yeah, but that gift's from Bart, and he's nothing but a sweetheart.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he'll text me, and he's just a good guy, So
yeah, Velma said, how funny, even after you said he stunk.
Oh, he knows it. Oh my God, he's from Youngstown, Ohio. He almost got a running back position with Bo Schembechler out of University of Michigan. This guy was an amazing athlete. His whole family were strict Catholic. His name was Bartholomew.
Bartholomew.
Yeah, and he was from a strict Catholic home. And all of them were just exceptional physical beings, people come out of that,
really?
out of that family. Oh, his daughters, his sisters were just, stout, and they were all some people.
Yeah.
So he had it going on, but, hey, life made a twist on him, and he had to head out there. And, so he had a little bit of a jerk knotting in his life.
Now, is he married?
Married now, yeah. He's been married for a while, and he lives in Florida. And,
Good.
And we all made a living doing medical supplies back then. Mm-hmm. We just ran trucks and delivered hospital beds and oxygen tanks and all that stuff to people. And I don't know, it was just our attitude, the way we handled that depressing type of situation.
And Joseph's dad.
Foster, Joseph's dad. Joseph works here, and Joseph's dad, Bart, me, Steve Yeager, who's a nurse practitioner down in Florida, all of us were a gang down there back in back in our early days. But we all had this, and still do, pretty much had this attitude of no quitting and always singing and always happy, and we'd had people that come right out of the hospital in hospital beds and they're about dying, and man, we would stop and sing them songs. We'd go in their house and sing to them. I'd bring them gifts, and
that's awesome.
it was just always a happy. Try to make people happy, and
good.
And that's why what Bart and Foster and Yeager and all that stuff, we would do stuff like that. I remember we were in a truck one time in Florida, and this girl was crying in a parking lot on a pier. She was just sitting on a curb, and we spotted her. So we took our truck and ripped it around. She thought sure we were going to run over her. We stopped, rolled down the windows, and we all three looked out the side window.
Yeah.
And Foster went, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. And then he'd go, when skies are gray.
Aww.
So we sang to her. And I remember her lifting her head up like that. And she just had the biggest tears. And then she had a big smile that come on her. And we said,
aww,
have an awesome day. And it went, arr! And we just took off out of there. But that's just how we did everything. Every day was an opportunity.
Becky said that was so sweet.
Every day was an opportunity. And we were in our 20s. All right, we weren't like 15 years old. We were in our 20s. And everybody always thought we were high or gay because we were always together, physically together. We always worked out together.
Pandy said, oh, how sweet.
We surfed together and never got high, never went to the bars, and we were always just into guy stuff, And it was a real big time for all of us. We'd fish and surf.
You guys are all still friends.
Oh, yeah, great friends.
Well, good.
Yep. So, but anyway, I got off on a tangent because, gifts are memories of people that send you, and normally you don't hear from folks, but maybe once a year, And I am terrible I love giving gifts. It's just, I have given my life to this company so much, probably too much, to where I do know I need to back off and start thinking more about trying to do something else. It's just been hard, everybody. It's still hard. We chase the dollar. The money has to come in. There's a lot of overhead here, so it's a big deal. And I'm learning more about business and all the time. And I realize why so many businesses need financial backers.
Right.
I realize that. It's so they don't have to live like me. I don't invest in anything for myself, I did for my son. My boy needed a home, and we built him a home, and my mom, right? And because she's 95, you got to take care of your family. Other than that, but we physically built the houses and everything that we could do to help them out. But and I don't think about it. I don't think about it much because the boys are grown. They don't need me anymore anyway. But you don't think about stuff, giving gifts. And so I hate it. I don't, it's like to receive things is tough for me. I like to be the one that gives, But I think you guys, we have this platform on here that we come to you and share our life with you and share who we are. And I know you appreciate who we are. I do. I know that. And I realize that we have a quality thing going on here. I think we have a really special thing going on here. And I know in the past, I've focused on a lot of the negative, the way people could say things and feel things about you that you had no reason feeling that way, but it is what it is. So I've gotten past that, and I realize the big picture now is building these homes and creating a big, big future. But I also realize that you got to keep your eye on that target. All right, it can get obscured very well, especially in the wintertime. Half of the staff, the guys, everybody's dragging out here. Everybody's got a sniffle. Everybody's got a little headache. Will's got it now.
Oh no, is Will sick?
Will and his wife.
No.
A couple other guys. It's just hitting everywhere. Albert from Dallas, he wasn't feeling all that great, and so it's just it's kind of going through everybody.
Well, and that's why I told Amber last week to stay home, and she's probably going to stay home. Possibly until she has the baby. She just can't take a chance.
Yeah,
especially with getting ready to deliver.
Yeah. So it's that time of year. I've taken real pride in my fact that it's been about 5 years. Every winter I never got a sniffle. I got a little rundown. I got myself staying up late, getting up early, and I could feel it coming on. So I kind of broke myself down knowingly what happened. But hey, we are not invincible to anything. I don't care what you eat, how you sleep, how much yoga you do, and how much vegan you eat. We're susceptible to anything. It's going to rain on all of us, We're just trying to do the best we can. So, but if you don't keep your eye, me as a leader of this company, and target, things can get lackadaisied all the time. So I'm the cheerleader. I'm the guy that focuses on the goals. I'm the guy that sets the goals and then keeps the energy to where we're going to make them goals and we're going to get to that place. And then, set that goal for 2021. And I know where I want to be and where we're going. Man, it is awesome. And, to be down last week was a real mental thing for me, because I couldn't focus what I wanted to do. I was just focusing on just being sick, And then but it was really neat to feel my body heal every day. I actually could feel it getting there. I could feel my mind opening up more and more, which I've never paid attention to it that much before. So realizing all that, sometimes you do have to stop. And when you don't stop, sometimes some things shut you down and then you're forced to think certain ways. And I think it's good. So I look at all of it in a good way. I think Amanda wasn't here Friday night. I think Friday night I came up with that idea. And you probably remember if you've seen it. I thought it was a great idea if we could come out with a clinic, a building out here.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Yeah, that's right.
Wouldn't that be cool to have about, a 10-room building or something like that we have this infirmary, I believe it's called. Something.
Yeah.
It's just a place. And you come there and you're getting sick. Hey, we can love on you and cook tea for you and soup. And then, hey, that would be awesome. And volunteers help each other through that time. I don't know if there's a place like that. I'm sure there is. There's nothing new under the sun. But it would be neat to have something like that here, So me being sick gave me that idea, And so I think in everything that we do, if we open up our minds and our hearts to everything, I think the ideas and the things that could come out are endless,
Right.
And that's what's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and a lot of things. I talked to Scott last week too. Whenever I was here, and he's almost become like a leader over there in the forest and the people that's here right now. And he works here, and he's a customer here
busy,
as well.
Man.
He's very busy. And, the EJ and them, they have the Facebook on there and everything. So they're coming up with a lot of things as a community, as a group that they want to do together.
Yeah. So
they're wanting things like this. So they're putting out ideas, and everybody's meeting everybody. And so it's all, the ball is rolling.
Good. Yeah. Well, I think Scott was telling about Ed Felt wanting a fence out there for her dogs, I don't know how many she's got. I heard she had a slew of them. And she said wanted a fence. I said, yeah, it's fence as long as you got, I want a wooden fence, the wooden pickets or wooden slats, something like that. You stain it.
Something
it looks
looks pretty.
Yeah, something that looks nice. As long as it's wooden, you stain it, I think it'll look awesome. Yeah. So I said, hey, he's going to help her with some wooden fencing or whatever he was doing, So that's what I told some other day, I said, I want this community to be an organized, organic community. Not organic and not any pesticides, but organic in the way that it formulates its own rules and regulations.
Right.
But it's organized.
Right.
This is not going to be some place that looks like there's just stuff playing around.
It ain't
all
going to be
over
like
the place.
Woodstock.
Yeah, it ain't going to be just nasty. I mean, we're going to have some rules and basic things, that you got to abide by. Other than that.
And everybody wants, rules protect everybody, not just the people who are enforcing the rules or making the rules. It's for the people who abide by them. They want everybody to abide by them because it protects their property, themselves, their animals, whatever. So it helps everybody.
Yeah, I just hope that spirit continues.
I think
for the whole life of the community. I think. And I think it does that is sometimes the price of the rent. Because people take a pride. They don't want to go nowhere else because they're paying $200 a month.
I have to say, I am floored when that lady come in last week and they said that they went to the campground and they're paying, was it $540?
They were here today. They were here.
$550?
$565, I think it was.
I about fell over. I couldn't believe it.
That's over there off the main drag coming into Newport.
That's normal. And we're talking people pay it all the time.
Yeah, and that is not the high.
No, that's not. No.
65.
I couldn't believe
I could pay,
that.
your all's light bill won't be more than $30 a month.
Oh,
I could
yeah.
say, hey, $400 and include light bill and water bill because it's not going to cost me, probably not going to cost me more than $60 a month.
Man.
Right? And charge $400, still be $200 underneath them folks.
Yeah.
And make an extra $100 or
Maria
more.
said it's $800 in Jersey. Andrea can't believe it either. $550 for a campground, yes.
Yeah.
And it's full. Honestly, I can't believe they found a spot because it's full everywhere.
They had a couple openings, she said, over there too. Yeah.
And more campgrounds are year-round now because they're making money.
Yeah. So
that guy over at the lake, that's the trashiest looking joint that I pass by every day.
Yep.
Whenever I come across that bridge, I'm like, my God.
Cobbled up.
It is cobbled up like I don't know what.
Everything.
But it's on the
They're
lake.
all on top of each other.
It looks like dog patch. And you come through there and he's making bank.
Yep.
I'm like, whatever. I'm like, well, you know what? Ours ain't gonna look
Their
like
campers
trash.
almost touch.
Oh, it looks awful.
All the way through.
And then they have every structure. They let them put up a lattice and all kinds of crap.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
Well.
I forgot I had a microphone. Ooh. Eeks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Did you want to open some of these things,
sorry.
or did you want to wait till Wednesday?
Let's wait till Wednesday. Let's have a big Wednesday
right.
Christmas party.
Okay, we're going to go out in the warehouse. I'm going to show you some homes.
Wanda Dyson said in Wilmington, North Carolina, it is $950 a month.
Whoa.
Good Lord.
You in Asheville, North Carolina, you can't find a place to lay down.
Oh, Lord.
You can't find a place to lay your head.
Isn't that something?
You can't. It's getting bad everywhere.
It really is.
Now, so my plans for 2021, believe it or not, is to try to open up some other communities across the country.
Yes.
And I hope to open up one or two in 2021. I'm thinking that it may involve establishing one that's already got infrastructure in.
Okay.
So we can do that, like an RV park or a campground.
Yeah, go ahead and find something.
That we could find something.
Okay.
I'm going to get with some municipalities across the country.
Okay.
I love opening up communities because it opens up our build ability here. We build homes to furnish those homes in
Joanna
those places.
said Indiana, please. And there's so many places that people need an affordable place to live. There is people out there just taking advantage of people.
And
That's
I've got plans to where when the municipalities say, hey, we don't want tiny homes there. Well, what we're going to do, I've got a plan to how it can be a financial advantage for the community, for the city, the municipalities. It's a financial advantage for them. It's everything. And I was going to name tonight's show about money, and everything is about money. All right.
It really
Homeless is about money.
It is.
Everything constantly, no matter what you say, what subject you bring up, it's about money.
Yeah.
All right? It's just the way it is. It's everything. From religion and politics, and everything, it's about money.
Right.
Everything is. So, if you establish them ground rules, it is about money. And then you guys know about money. You guys know how our national debt is so massive. And I'm not a financial guru. I'm probably the dumbest person when it comes to all that. But when you do know that when we're spending way more than what we make, right? In a business, we can't survive like that, and neither can a company make that, right? So the value of everything. So that's where inflation and all this stuff. What's the rock solid basic thing, the most rock solid thing in your life that all hell can bust loose in this world? Everything could go. What is that one thing that you've got that security? Now, you guys know what I'm going to say. It's your home.
Right.
All right? Somebody brought up one time, if you have a home that's anchored to the ground, then you got to pay taxes on that ground.
Right.
All right? So if you're in a place like Tennessee, we don't pay much taxes. Amanda's got about 13 acres, a house, a barn, and everything, and pays $300 a year.
That's right.
So it's pretty darn good. And that's why we love Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
But on these tiny homes, if you lived here, you don't pay any taxes, right? Of course, you pay rent to live here. But listen, if something happens, I told you before, something happens and the whole world goes, nobody's got any money, right?
Yeah,
what am I going to do? Kick everybody out? You can't pay rent?
You can't get blood from a turnip.
No, we just wait it out,
Yeah,
So that's what's I think is cool about this being a part of what we're doing.
Well, and it's being a part of it. How many places? I remember Randy lived in an apartment with the boys for a little while years ago, and that the owner, whoever owns it, they don't know nobody from Adam.
No.
They don't know you, don't care about you. You don't pay, you leave. You get kicked out.
Right.
Like you're out of there.
Yep. I went over to that apartment. I only got to rent it for about 3 months, and I couldn't afford it. And I went to the manager and I said, hey, I'm going to be heading out of here. I said, but you guys are charging a $2,500 discharge fee. I don't have it. Now, I'm telling you, so I'm going to tell you, I'm going to pay a month in advance rent, but I won't be here. So you got a month, you could rent that out, right?
Right.
And he said, you're going to have to pay it. And I said, you're going to have to bill me.
Yeah.
But I told them what I was doing, and I left out of there. Of course, that bill hung over my head for years, But it is what it is. You can't pay if you don't have it. I went from there to.
I mean, you ain't got it.
I went there to a friend's camper, So never did have it.
No.
After that. So when it comes to your rock investment in your life, a piece of ground is awesome. A piece of land is awesome. All right. That is probably the best thing in the world. But then you got to have some shelter. And that's where I like to come in to say, hey, we can provide shelter that seems like nobody in the country's coming up with a price like this, right? And it doesn't have to be the foam panel homes. That's great. We can build a regular tiny home, which I love building with wood. I really do. The foam panel homes is just another item that I want to bring up that may help people that can't afford a regular home, right? So I want you all to get ready, because on New Year's Day is when I'm going to present a really cool deal about these foam panel homes, about the prices, and they're going to be some different. I'm going to approach this in a different way that we've never done before, right?
Okay.
The sizes are different. The amenities are going to be different. I'm composing all this information, and I'm going to come up with just a great deal. I'm putting together 2 and 3 crews together, because I think that if you guys will somehow, I wished I could offer in-house financing. If I could do that, I know we'd sell 1 million of them, right? And it's just coming up with the capital to do that.
Right.
Had a private investor one time, but good God, man, they wanted the sun, moon, and
they
stars.
They want too much. That's right.
I mean, it would come up to end up being 30-40% money, and there's no way you could make it happen,
And it wouldn't be, I know why people do it.
Yeah.
Man, it would take the wind out of your sail.
Yeah, you just can't, man. But if you guys, I'm going to come across this. It's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be an awesome deal. So if you're thinking about doing them, I'm going to come up with some models and it's going to be something I think you're really going to enjoy and be excited about when I come up. So New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Okay.
2021, day one.
Day one. And we're going to, New Year's Eve, I'm going to blow up a Christmas tree. All right. So I'm going to take Tom's tree. I told Tom not to put any water in his tree about 2 weeks ago, so it's going to be dried out.
Oh, God.
Last year it wasn't dried out enough. So we're going to put it out here, decorate it with fireworks. We're going to have all the community out here. My mom's right out here so she can see it. You guys want to tune in on New Year's Eve night? We take thousands and thousands of bottle rockets and grenade launchers and the mortars and all that stuff. We tie it to the tree, stuff it full of paper, douse it with gasoline, throw a match to it, and it takes about 15-20 minutes to blow up, and it goes everywhere. And it's just a cool way to bring in the new year. I actually started it years and years and years ago when the boys were little. And the reason I did it is because I hate a Christmas tree up in the living room after Christmas. Can't stand it. When I was a kid, our tree was up till April.
A lot of people do that.
It was, Mom, when you boys won't take a tree down. I was like, oh my God. It's just like this. You see all these countertops? See how there's just nothing? I mean, this is an office and we're just so busy, right? The house is not one clean spot of a countertop in the house. And I was like, God, in my home, I have to have it clean, So anyway, that was my pet peeve. I thought, you know what? We're going to blow up a tree at New Year's Eve. And so if you guys want to tune in, and then that following day, New Year's Day, is when I'm going to come up and just guys show you our new plan for 2021 and an awesome product that I hope to feature you guys, and I hope you'll be excited about it. So you got a few bucks laid away and you're thinking about buying a house, you might want to just say, hey, I'm going to see what this deal is going to be coming up. It won't be the deal on the foam panel homes, the 24 footers. That's a whole different deal. So that home there is a beautiful home. It won't even interfere with that. So if you bought one, don't regret getting one, okay? It's not going to compete with that, so you're fine.
You're not going to miss
that.
out.
So I don't need all these people saying, I don't want it no more. Which brings me to another situation.
Right.
All right.
That we're going to change tomorrow.
Yeah. We have had, as you guys know, we did a video about the resort, right? When we did the video of the resort, we said, if you invest in the resort, I bet anybody here could answer it for me. What are we doing with your money, right? I needed 40 people. We haven't gotten 40 yet. I think we got 23 or 24 investors, right? And they're not paid in full. We've only had 4 or 5 pay in full, right? Okay. The resort money that I got bought the land. So if you're wanting reimbursement on your resort property, I've spent your money buying that land, and we said we were going to do that on a video. All right? Now, I know in our contract it says we're going to keep 20%, and it doesn't have a back out time frame. It's like, well, when do you back out? After we build the house? Before we build the house? 90 days, 30 days? I didn't call an attorney and try to figure all this out yet.
Right.
That's how naive I am, because when I got excited about the resort, so now we've had 2 people wanting their money back. You know, I can't afford that. It's like, it's going to be what, close to $130,000, $40,000. That was half of the down payment in that land over there.
Right.
So I have to build and sell before I can have enough money. I don't have money sitting in a pot, because it's now being used to develop the property.
Right.
And we paid $250,000 for the property.
Right. And
so
then we've got the homes to build.
And the people that have given us 20% on your home, well, I'm taking that 20%. We're buying your trailer. We're buying all these materials. We have all that coming in right now.
Right.
We have to build your house, and that's why we're going to probably start building a resort home so we can get the rest of your money.
Because the people with 21st mortgage, they put the 20% down, and we don't get the final payment until the house is done. So we're getting ready to, and that's what David was saying, asking about the build list. If we can get an update, and that's the update right there, is that we're about to start on the resort homes.
Yeah, we're going to start on the financing homes of the resort. We have to, so we can afford to pay for the resort and get it done. So, but everybody, I've always been honest about all this stuff. You guys always know, and I always told you, hey, there's a factory across the street and down the road, and this is everything. I've told you all of it. And I knew that the resort was the way it was. The money that came in paid for the land, paying for the development. I'm going to build you a house and give you 2 years free rent to entice you to buy a house like that, to invest.
Right.
And I think it was probably you couldn't get a better deal than that anywhere.
Right.
I didn't have to look around. I just know what it's worth, So, just wanted to put that out there. So we're a small company, all right? It could get into lawsuits, get into calling your attorneys, and also, well, it is what it is. But, if we have to pay you back, we will. I'd like to build your house and we sell it, and then we can get your money back or something like that. But it's just tough on us. We're just little guys, right?
Right.
We're just a little company trying to make it. So
I have to say that I feel, the resort, it's so much farther than what I thought it was already going to be. I think with what you've done over there, because you had to wait on the other stuff coming in, you got to jump over there quicker. So you can see more. Like when we walked up through there, just seeing how it's going to look, I couldn't believe what I seen. So
Yump over there is about, when he's hitting it hard, he's about 15 to 17,000 a week.
Yeah, he is.
And he's been over there 3 weeks, going on 4 now. That's just a week, and we're still just cutting and moving trees, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of money, man. That's why I have to have 40 homes to pay for it. And we're going to get there, because I know now, I'm waiting until after the first year to show you guys the roads and what's going on, and it's exciting and how the houses are laying out. The old farmhouse is gone. We enhance it more.
I haven't seen it yet.
And I know Christmas is here and the first of the year, and a lot of people are into holidays, and they're not going into buying real estate maybe. But I know across the country, homes are hard to find. I don't know about all this real estate. You got pockets of really doing great and pockets are doing bad. All I know is we got 160 acres. And if we need to fill that 160 acres up, we're going to fill it up. You know
Yeah.
what? Right now we got 40 homes we're going to do, but if we come where we got to live and we got to survive, we're going to put them everywhere.
Yeah.
Amanda wants me to tear this building down, put more homes right here.
You wouldn't supposed to tell that, but that is true. I really did. I thought about that a long time ago. I was like, you know what? This building, eventually, maybe, I don't know. There's so much sentimental to the building. It's just unbelievable. But, you know, thought
Put
about
them inside.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Maybe do a whole hotel kind of like thing.
Oh my gosh, put all the buildings inside.
Do you know, yes, do you know somewhere I did not get to go and I wanted to go to? I guess, I don't know if it's still there, the Opryland Hotel. I never got to see it. Did you ever get to see
Yeah.
it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I heard it was beautiful, but could you imagine making it something like that and you go inside and people
gosh,
live in
that's-
here
yeah.
and so
Wouldn't be
maybe
that
we'll
pretty.
keep the building and just, you know,
Leave homes inside.
leave homes inside.
Yeah.
Why not? Because it'll have it's so sentimental.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, it's something to toss around. Are we going to look at something, did you say?
I think we need to, or they're not going to watch
I think
us
so
anymore.
too. I think we need to go see something too. But I also want to show something in the trash before we go out. So I got to get my coat though, because it's cold.
Let me hold the phone.
Oh yeah, you want to tell about what's up in the sky tonight?
Well, it's gone.
It's going to be here for a few days.
The star?
Well, I think so. I think it's.
I went out there and couldn't see it.
I think it's this whole week.
Okay.
They might know.
Y'all know about the 800-year-old star up in the sky?
800-year-old. It ain't been here in 800 years.
Yeah. It's up there in the sky. Hey, Amanda, there it is right there.
Seriously?
Yeah, look.
Where?
See it?
No,
Here.
you can't even see
No,
it.
in the phone. Look, I'm pointing at it. You can see it in the phone. See that?
Oh, stop. Stop. Get away from me. You get more and more like your dad. You know that?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to tell, I hope it doesn't.
What are you dragging out the trash?
Go look in the trash. I want you to show David Cardinal what's in the trash.
I know you ain't saying him.
You go show him what's in the trash.
I ain't going to do it. And you ain't
Really?
either.
Show him.
Uh-uh.
Show him what's in the trash.
Won't do it.
I will.
What are you doing looking in the trash?
I had to get all them burrs off Ace, and I went and put it in the trash, and I saw what I saw. I seen what I saw. I took me some extra gloves just in case. Okay. Now let's go see what's in the trash.
Oh, you don't want to hurt his feelings.
Why? It's all gone. How's that going to hurt his feelings?
I've been sick. Here's my golden seal. I've been gargling.
No, I don't want to hear it. Whatever.
Ah.
David, if you will put in there the link to that,
No, I don't need to know where it came from.
put the link so everybody can enjoy that because...
Come on, Ace.
Come on.
Come on, buddy.
You coming?
Door's locked. Yeah, we'll go around the other way.
Okay. It's a Kringle, and they get it from... Let me get off my...
How you can do it with gloves?
roll that down real quick. Well, sugar, go back up. Why did that do that? Okay. Well, let's just go in really quick. I think I can get it. But they have got, David and Karen sent a Kringle, and it's like the Danish. It's unbelievable. Come on, Ace. Oh, Karen put it on here. O&H Bakery in, is it Rance? Racine? R-A-C-I-N-E? Uh-huh.
Wisconsin?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. It has been a while since we've been out
The big house
here.
is gone.
Yes, look at that thing.
Oh my gosh. That's the one with the rabbit thing.
Yep.
I haven't got to see it.
Yep. Well, it's still here.
Mm-hmm.
But we took it out. Mike's ready to start another house right here. I'm glad to see these things go.
Yeah.
Right behind you is another one we're starting right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. What we've done is we're structuring up for 2021, where we're having Will is going to help us out. Will's, he's been here 3 or 4 months now, and he's actually going to help us out to where he's going to oversee. Just oversee. He doesn't need to know how to build. Will's not a builder, but he knows how to organize and and keep things up to par and date. So what he's doing is he's overseeing the Amish The guys are outside, the partnerships outside the building, and outside the building out that door too. And then Tom is overseeing all the builds inside here. And then of course, he's also scheduling builds for what builder gets what home where.
Right.
And then we got Amber, who helps out with the inventory, because we have a set inventory for each build that we do. And then if there's add-ons or amenities, then we add those to the inventory list. It's ordered, delivered to where it needs to be, delivered here, delivered to where the outside partnerships are at. And then they got a complete build list. Now, that's all in a perfect world. To make all that happen, there's a lot of steps a lot of information that we're trying to keep track of, right?
Yeah.
So with that going on, I'm excited about 2021 and perfecting that.
Yeah.
And that's what 2021 is all about, is perfecting that system of partnerships, the building end of it with our video and written curriculum that I'm working on. I'm hoping in a couple months we should have somewhat of a written curriculum and I've told you guys about that. You can file through it or look in videos. I don't want to bore you though. I've told you before, but I get excited about that, everybody. When you start alleviating a lot of mistakes and a lot of questions and that, it just speeds up everything, all right? Now, the one thing this place will always look like is it's under construction because...
Well, I was just about to comment that it is probably the cleanest I've ever seen it. It is so clean. Like, guys, like they pulled a house out, they've cleaned the whole area.
Yeah.
Like, it is super clean in here.
Do you know what, you know what I've noticed? That the guys make more money, they're cleaner now. Really?
It looks amazing.
They're actually like taking their time a little bit more.
Yeah.
Even though by the hour you would think you would take your time.
Right.
But they're taking their time, cleaning up everything. They're taking pride in their sections where they're working, where their tools are. And it's becoming a home to the guys that are working. You know? Except for Brett. Brett's
a mess.
Yeah, look at Brett.
Poor Brett.
Poor Brett comes here and he just slings.
I mean, Brett is
he's
a
like
mess.
a gunslinger. He comes in here and slings it everywhere, and then when it's done, he'll clean it.
You know, and the camera was moving a minute ago. I was shaking around. I got something in my boot, so I had to get it out. It was aggravating me to death. So, and that one is Susan's house, and actually, she's coming to pick it up next week after Christmas.
Nice. Yep. We can go inside and show it.
I think next Monday or Tuesday. Okay.
So this is a 9x22, isn't it? 9x20?
8. Well, I thought she was an 8x20, but it could be 9.
I thought it was 9. Maybe it is 8. Yeah. I'm sorry, it's 8. It's an RJO, it's an 8x22.
Let me back up here. And this is Susan's. It's going to Arizona.
Rob did a little bit of...
Susan's on here. Hey, Susan.
Yeah, Rob did a little bit of different under cabinets.
Okay.
So instead of having a toe kick, he custom did it. He said that she and him talked about it, and he was able to have a little bit of fun with it. So the cabinets don't stick out.
Okay.
Right? And your toe goes under it.
Yeah.
So he cut the face of them off and put your toe under it like that.
I see.
Isn't that cool?
Okay. That's different. Yep. I like that. It's almost like a furniture. It's almost like a dresser.
Exactly.
You know?
Yep. But this is an RJO floor plan, kitchen on the right or left. And Brett's real good with the barnwood. I collected some really good barnwood lately for the guys.
Yeah.
And so we've been able to dry it out with our wood stoves and line it up, and it's some really good dimensional lumber. So it makes the house look rustic but refined.
And something I want to mention too is that, you know, you may know that maybe Brett's been on this one a little while. He's been sick a lot here lately, like with sinuses, wouldn't it?
He's had allergies, man.
Yeah.
It shut him down for almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, so he got really sick.
Now see what he's did up top? See the little boards up top, Amanda?
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
All the way across, and he put one up here. Now, he didn't ask Susan, hey, I'm going to throw this there and throw that. You can't. We can't afford the time to do that,
exactly.
Right? But if you say we want a splash of, you know, barnwood here, or put your personality into it.
Look, and here's like a seal, a windowsill.
Exactly. And him and I talked about this windowsill and how to do it, how to notch it, how to stop and start our trim. It's basic trim. But, you know, barnwood's a little bit difficult to work with because you got to sand it. It's never straight, and it can crack on you. You got a finished piece, and it'll crack right on you.
Well, the barnwood looks good. It wrapped around the windows. That looks really nice. It gives a nice outline.
Yeah.
I like both of those windows too.
Well, they're up high.
Yeah.
And we normally don't set them up that high, but what I like about high windows is you got lots of room underneath them.
And Susan's tall.
Yeah, she's a tall lady.
She's not short, so.
Yep. And you can put a sofa, bed, anything down here, which RJO, I think, man, it is taken off because look at the living room.
I know, so much living room.
Yep. So she's got an RJO typical, but she's got a washer and dryer right here, stackable washer and dryer. You've got
your big counter.
This is a flip up counter. She wanted a gas top with a range, but this is a gas top. Yeah, and this is a long counter. It's about 10 foot long.
And too, when she sits on her couch and stuff like that, like if her couch is right there, I mean, you're not going to see in on her.
Right.
You know, I actually like that.
Yep, and she's in Arizona. So I'm really looking forward to keeping track of her and the longevity and the things that the heat that she's going to be going through.
Yeah.
And the different types of environment.
Weather. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Okay.
Awesome.
Looks great. 8 by 20. It looks way bigger. Look how long this. Look at this. Look how long that is.
I believe she's going to have to do some cooking.
She better do some cooking. She better. Look at this. He's rounded it off. That looks beautiful.
And
looks
listen,
really great, Susan.
And now Susan, I think she got a loan, right, Manda?
Yes,
okay.
She did. She's actually the first one. And believe it or not, listen, somebody asked if 21st Mortgage is good to work with. They are good to work with.
Right.
It's just, it was the first for us and first for them.
Yeah, you're knocking them out now, ain't you?
We've almost got a system down, but they come up with Friday, we have to get another paper for everybody, including Susan's, and Susan's is basically already done.
Oh my! And redo
Gloria's
it all again.
They don't have to sign again or anything, but it's another paper they had to come up with that they turn into the state. So it all has to do with money, like you said. It all has to do with taxes. It all has to do with what they have to get turned in.
They wanted to know our labor, material costs, profit.
They want to know everything. Yeah, the whole profit and everything. And it's like, oh well. So we worked on those totals today. And I got Alyssa went ahead and sent in Susan's and Gloria. There were several of them that we got sent in. So we're wrapping it up. So once we get a system down, it's going to be okay. So we don't have to really, it's been interesting to say the least.
Now this house is about ready to leave. Lone Star Partnership, they built this. It's ready to head out. I'm sure Luke over here, he's working tonight. Him and Jared, they're about ready to head out. I'm trying to get it done by the end of the year. So,
has any of the guys already took off work like for the holidays?
No, not yet.
Everybody still working?
Yeah, everybody's still working. Yep. We don't have too many guys that go out of town. Everybody's local from here,
Yeah.
So they don't really go anywhere. But we can go into Judith's house now that we've got it.
I would love to go into Judith's.
We ordered the windows.
Lose signals.
Well, we ordered windows for it, and they came in all wrong.
Oh,
so I had to reorder, and windows are hard to come by. Now, this one don't have the lights on. We can show it tomorrow.
Okay, we'll do that. Judith's house looks, I hope we don't lose signal. This is always a bad spot, but her house is like really detailed.
Yep. I mean, that's Brown's house. I know they're going to want to see it, but it's not all cleaned out inside. It's got their ladder. They've got their heating and air running inside, so they're testing it all out. And I'm glad because I love turning everything on, leaving the water, the power, the sewer, everything on.
Now, and I just want to mention, Travis, that I actually am going to ask that question because I talked to Randy about it too, is that there's no way that 21st Mortgage could be working with other tiny house builders because there's so much they do not know what to do. And I'm like, there's no way they're working with anybody.
Well, I asked Mark, I said, Mark, from 21st Mortgage, he said, well, it's in another division. That's what he told me. It's another division.
How can that be?
Our division is not familiar with tiny homes.
Yeah. So I'm like, we're talking, there's so much that they didn't know or could tell us what to do. They gave us basic information. And I mean, we've had to claw and figure it out. And what about this? And this is what we have. So it's been a huge learning curve, huge. Yep. But that's exactly what I thought too. And I told Randy, I was like, there's no way they've worked with another tiny house company.
Right.
There's no way.
Hey, you know what? It's the same bureaucracy that I have to go through to build a customer a container home in North Carolina.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe what you're having to go through.
I've got a great couple that wants us to build
so nice.
three container homes, right?
Yes.
So they're 40 footers, which I want to get to do the job. It's 40-foot container with a 20-foot container crisscross perpendicular.
I can't wait to see that.
They want 3 of them.
Wow.
And I'm excited about doing it. But I have to get licensed in the state of North Carolina under a modular home license under a third-party engineering firm out of Elkhart, Indiana.
Yeah.
I've had to write this manual up. I've had to go through these hoops. And all of it is just bureaucurcy because I'm going to build just like I'd build anywhere else.
I know.
Or build anything else. The only thing is, we, of course, got to have blueprints from an engineer, and we'll have Alex draw them up.
I know.
And they submit them, and they're done, and which is fine. And I need to have those designs anyway.
How is Alex doing? Is he doing good?
I haven't talked to him.
Okay, I hadn't.
Yeah, I was going to talk to Mary Ann the night too, and I
was going to touch base with the girls and
get
see.
a chance. But it's just the hoops that you have to jump through. And I actually talked to the guy at the third-party firm, and I said, I said, what is wrong? He said, well, they just need verification because they don't have state of North Carolina licensing inspectors here on site. I said, well, what's wrong with videos and pictures?
Yeah, what is wrong with
that? I mean, we're in this day and time. And he said, 100% agree. He said, they're moving into that. He said, but it's all about money.
My goodness. Yeah. See, that's it.
And
money.
As you guys know, the government and the state government, they do not work on a profit margin. Their checks come in no matter what. At least they think they do. Could you imagine if we couldn't pay our taxes?
Lord.
No, nobody could, but that ain't going to come to that point, and then they wouldn't have a job, you know?
I know. Well, Judith's is a big, 10 by 28? What
6.
is she? 10 by 26,
It's 9.
Oh, is it 9?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure it's 9 by 26.
Okay. I hope we don't lose signal. If we do, we'll get back out and we'll get somewhere with the signal.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry, 10 by 26.
10 by 26,
I don't know what I was saying. I don't know why. I kept thinking 9. 10 by 26.
Okay.
Side end entry and the end.
I love she has all these windows. Good grief. And all of them come in wrong?
Yeah, Tom said we ordered them and they didn't come in right.
Holy cow.
So it's a unique layout. This is an RJO, everybody.
Wow.
With a reverse dormer. See this reverse
Look at this
dormer?
as you come in.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
So this is all vaulted. And it's got the beaded ceiling. But the only wall is right here. Look, you got a wall here and a wall here. So that's the bathroom in there.
I knew everybody would love Judith's. Don't you love it, everybody? It's like, it just looks great in here.
From what I know, I think she's putting her bed right here.
Okay.
And then this is kind of like a little living room because you got a wall here. That's your bathroom wall.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a living room area.
Oh, it's so nice.
And then all that's your kitchen dining room where you're at.
You do not feel closed in, Vilma.
No 10 by 26. This is a resort style home.
All one level.
Okay, so this is a 10 by 26, $56,000 home. She's only got the reverse dormer, so this is really an RJO, but the 10 by 26, you'd have 2 dormers.
It just changed the whole look of it.
Oh, yeah, man, this is a home. Yep.
Oh, yeah, I knew you guys was going to like this one. All the windows, I love the windows like that, too.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, they're different sizes, and there's going to be a lot of light coming here.
So
very nice.
10 by 26.
Also, and that's a door.
That's a door that actually goes out on the tongue, which I think is cool. You have a little porch over top of it.
Yeah, covers up her tongue and
everything. A 10-foot wide home, you're not traveling in this.
No.
So cover up the tongue. Don't worry about it. It's not there. Put a deck, whatever you need.
Well, they love this one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it looks great.
Yep. Where's Ace?
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Come here, Ace.
Hey, we didn't lose signal. Watch it all of a sudden go down.
Frank and Beth were here today.
Oh, yes.
And this is their house. Mike's building his house.
Okay, yeah.
And then Vince is down here. Now, Vince has got a all-metal sided house.
Let me come around this way. I'm just afraid
I don't think we've ever done an all-metal sided house. And then, of course,
well,
David.
I think, hey, wasn't, Who was that lady, the orange one? We spray painted the metal orange and went to North Carolina.
Elaine. Elena.
Yeah, hers was all metal, wasn't it? Her whole house was metal.
That was that corrugated stuff.
Yeah, we spray painted. Remember? It was
everybody. I used to paint an entire house, inside and out.
Yeah.
Just me in a day.
Yeah.
In a day, the whole thing.
And you'd spray painted the metal.
I spray painted it. I couldn't. As fast as I could run, I was spray painting.
God, I swear. Yep. So here's this. Now this was. You said this is Frank and Beth's.
Yeah. Yep. They were here today from New Jersey. They actually drove down.
Is that a kit? That's not a kit.
No.
Okay.
No, they actually drove down to see their house.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's cool.
But this one here's got the roofing metal all over it, man. Isn't that neat?
I think that is the only other one. I remember Elena's, I think hers was all metal, but...
you talking about maintenance free, that's it.
I mean, that ain't gonna be nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good. So, and then, of course...
And then Vince is a professional metal roofing contractor. He turned into a tiny home builder.
Yes.
And he's just doing an excellent job. He actually left for the holidays.
Yeah, that's right.
Vince, if you're on there, buddy, hey, we miss you. Miss seeing your smile every morning. And he's killing it. He's doing good. He's actually going to come back, finish this one, and he's going to start a resort-style home. Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
Is this the one that Pandy's has? What's it? David?
David.
He's already got that far?
Oh, he's doing good, man.
Oh, look at there, Pandy.
David's putting it on.
Man.
Yep, he's coming right along.
That's awesome. He's gotten a lot done.
Well, it's just like he said. He goes, now I'm not having to guess and think or anything. He said it just comes
Great
second
job.
nature.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And he's not having to physically just kill it.
Oh, and I forgot, their son's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
That's
and he's
right.
been a little under the weather himself, I think. But, yeah.
Awesome. And of course, this is the massive.
Yeah,
this
10
is
by
Cindy's
40.
house.
Cindy brand, 30-foot home, 10-foot porch. Yep.
Wow, that's awesome. Beautiful. Now, when will we go? Well, we already went in there. We toured that.
Yeah, well, they've spray foamed it. Now, man, it's just, you got to give them some time now to be good and start making it look like a house.
Exactly. Now, what's going on outside? We know that the foam houses, where are we at with the foam houses?
Oh, man, we've got 3 done. We got 3 floor systems done. We've got 8
more.
Cassandra
said hers is outside. Cassandra's on here.
Yeah, Cassandra's is out there. Yep, that's right, because that's one Matt started.
Okay.
But we've got all 10 home patterns are cut out.
Okay.
So now, we ran out of Advantech today, and get this, Advantech is plywood we put on the floor. And it is $46 a sheet.
My God, what did it used to be? 15?
15 to 20.
Oh my God, I thought the costs were coming down.
Oh my gosh.
Not
so
yet.
we could get it from a wholesaler for 23, but then we got to buy a train load. And man, we got to watch our money. We can't be spending out $30,000 in materials and then it take, 6 months to build it and use it. It's a dilemma.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you need a line of credit where you buy and be able to borrow and pay back and all that,
Well, maybe we can, if we do something early enough to where it's light outside, we could see the foam houses.
We got the foam house. We got the foam house. We got 3 foam houses that we've been working on. But we also have Ruff. We've got Stevens building a house. That's Albert's building Ruff's house. You got Stevens building. Who is that homeowner? I'm not out there helping them guys.
What's Kevin and them got?
Kevin has got 2. He's got Glacier and Lint. And then the Oklahoma boys have got 1. And then, of course, Madison, Zach, and Albert are building them. I'm about to bore you guys. You guys don't know these people. And I don't know
they're
why
not
I'm just
bored.
talking about all this. But
no, they're not bored.
Anyway, we got all these homes being built outside the door, too. So it's a lot.
And we have 1, 2, is it 3 partnerships that's local here? Kevin, Zach, and
Dennis.
Albert?
Kevin, Zach, and Albert are outside the grounds.
Yeah.
And then outside the building, outside that door right there, we have another 4.
And then there's Oregon.
And then we have Oregon.
What do you have an update on Oregon?
Yes. Well, I mean, I didn't talk to them on the homes, where they're at with the homes. I'm going out there January 2nd or 3rd. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, good. And we had actually said this last week or the week before last when Amber was here. If she was to have that baby anywhere close to here or anything, I told her I would video it, and I said we'd get 100,000 subscribers like that.
We'd get them, wouldn't we?
Yeah. She goes into labor here.
I need to have her give that
give
baby
birth here.
in the tiny house.
Yes, she needs to give birth.
You're not doing it till you get inside that house.
She needs to give birth in a tiny house, so she needs to get her doctor and everything over here. We're going to get those 100 subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, you know, today was my first day back after hitting it. God,
Travis wanted you to know that he's bored.
He's bored. I figured Travis was. I could feel it.
You could feel Travis
I could feel
bored.
Travis just like, rolling his eyes. Really?
Travis is always on you.
Yeah. Yep.
What about that like bucket? We got 357 people on here, and there's 144 thumbs up.
144. Everybody, we need every single person that are watching to hit your like bucket. I always get tongue twisted about this time of the night.
It's so hard to say.
But if you guys would, I'm going to count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and hit your like button for us if you would. Man, that helps us soar. We're trying to get 100,000 followers. I swear, I think we've worked harder than anybody could ever work getting 100,000 followers. We've been doing this for years, and it seems like people can just sneeze and get 1 million followers.
Yeah.
So I guess
and you know what? And I do have to tell Amber, if she is anywhere near here, now I don't know if she's gonna, she said she might try to come back right before she gives birth. If she goes into labor here, I will go live. She'll just have to sue us. I will go live. So she better just watch out.
Okay.
Yeah, because she's got the contractions coming.
Yeah. So if you could hit your like buttons for us, man, that'd be awesome.
We're up to 233.
This is the only way we market our homes, as we market our company, is this right here. YouTube is a great platform for us. It's so easy for you guys to share these videos and tell everybody about us. Who's doing this? Who's building these homes like this? What tiny home company can you go to and see what's happening, right? We'll try to go during the day a little bit, maybe tomorrow, and show you the outside homes we're building.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm just coming back from kind of last week. I was under the weather. And so today was just trying to assemble and trying to get it all straightened out.
You hear Ace?
I hear him. Yep.
I just heard him.
Yep. So me not knowing what's going on in Oregon is because I didn't know. I haven't talked to him. I just been under the weather.
And also, I want to mention, and I know that you still have this on your desk, but you're just getting back from being sick. But Ruben Romero, it's Ruben, isn't it? Be sure and give him a call. He said he's got some land. He's thinking about maybe wanting to do a partnership. So, and I know it's on Randy's desk. Randy's got to do a lot of catching up, and I know you have been catching up since you come back.
Yeah,
so.
Sure did. So, but yeah, I'm excited about 2021, everybody. There's a lot going on in the world, going on with tiny homes going on. We got financing. We've been waiting years for financing, and we got it. So if you guys want a tiny house, get on that financing and get you a tiny house, what we have. And I'm going to offer on January 1st our new plan, probably for our foam panel homes on a new plan for us. All right. I'm thinking you guys might like what we're going to do, make an offer. You know, I love making little offers and coming up with just cool stuff. It just kind of gives us life here.
Yeah.
You know? But we do have a couple good crews doing that. We're building our resort homes are coming on. We're going to start doing all of it. We're actually got our 20 trusses built. A lady sent me a Canadian flag, and we're going to put a Canadian flag on one of our American built truss.
And Sue sent us $200. And I don't know if everybody knew.
I know she wants a truss.
Yeah, and I don't know if everybody knows this. I did not know this, but I'm sure everybody else knows this. I tried.
Let me yell for Ace.
Yeah.
Ace, come here, boy. Ace. Ace. I'm sorry. He doesn't really carry on that way. He's barking at somebody.
Yeah,
Hey, go ahead. You got a mic.
Yeah.
Let me go get him. I got to get him.
Well, anyway, I didn't know, but I went to copy the money in the printer, and you can't print money, or you can't copy it. Did you all know that? I didn't know that at all. But I went to do it, and I thought we were out of ink, but it wouldn't let me do it. He's barking at something out there like crazy. Judith, is he at your house?
Get over here. Get over here.
I mean, he's
Here.
barking at
Hey!
something.
Hey! Here. Come
He's
here.
out there, he's hollering at him.
Here.
But yeah, I put the $200 in there because I went ahead and took the money, and was going to leave the
Get over here.
leave the note for Randy,
Hey!
you know, out there on the you know, so if he came on live or something like that. And I didn't know that you could not copy the money. It wouldn't do it at all. It was completely blank.
Stop!
He is barking at something. Here he comes. Hold on.
Come here.
Come on, Ace. Come on.
Get in there. Something got his attention.
What in the world?
There we go. What's wrong with you, buddy?
There's probably a kitty cat or something out there.
Wow. Awesome. So, thank you for tuning in. How many thumbs up we got, Amanda?
260.
260.
That's awesome.
Thank you very much.
And also,
for doing that
Ruben
for us.
told me, he said only the feds are allowed to print money. So I couldn't copy the money that I put in the printer. I didn't know that. It won't print.
Oh, really?
If you lay money down and you try to just make a copy of it,
Yeah.
you can't copy it.
I bet the law was coming to the door.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, I thought it was out of ink. I was like, I didn't know that.
That's kind of cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Benji said he was barking at Donna.
So, hey, thank you everybody for watching, tuning in. I still don't feel like I'm firing all on 8 cylinders with my thought process and what's happening here, but it's been an exciting time. I know we're closing to the end of the year, and when I think about what we've accomplished this year and what we've been through, what I'd like to do is I'm going to go back and we're going to do a memory walk, all right, from the first of the year till now, and talk about everything that's happened, all right? You name it. Try to think about what we've been through, what we've accomplished, what our goals were, and what we set out to do. And I think it's going to be kind of cool to do that. I always like doing that, watching on TV, you know, when they say what happened all year, you know. So we'd like to tell you what our company has done, and then I want to set goals for the new year and tell you what we'd like to accomplish for the new year in this company. All right? So, seems very somber, Amanda.
No, it's good.
Yeah. All right, everybody, have a great night. I'm Randy Jones with Incredible Tiny Homes, and we'll be back tomorrow. We're going to go outside, come on a little bit earlier and show you the homes that are outside, the people that we're building homes for. There's some really cool, unique ideas and designs that people have come up with that I think you'll really enjoy. And then the ones that are starting here. Look, we got another one coming on.
I am so glad that Kay just said, am I going to get my magnet? I forgot who it was.
Yeah.
I completely forgot who it was.
Amanda, do you have a magnet?
I do have a magnet. I've got 2 of them. I've got it right on the side of the thing, but I'm going to work on those this weekend because I have not sent out everybody's gifts. I have got all kinds of things to send out, and I was like, who was the person that wanted the magnet?
Well,
so now I know it was
We need
Kay.
to do the card thing Wednesday, you know?
Yeah, we got to do it Wednesday, and then I'll get everybody sent out over the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. Kay said, it's me. I'm going to send you one.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Hey, have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow. Right, Ace? Look. He's mad he got called out.
He is. He's mad.
All right.
Okay.
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Thanks, Misty. Bye, you guys.
What do you think, buddy? Huh?
I mean, he was giving something heck out there. I know what you want to do.
No.